On the eve of a new Sprint Car Track Championship at Avalon Raceway, the upcoming season, we're knocking on the door. Reigning track champion Matthew Reid joins us now. Matthew, you enjoyed a great season last year at Avalon Raceway. Almost a career year when you doubled up with the track championship and also a record 6th Eureka Sprint Car Series.
Yeah, for sure, Gav. That's right. We had a really awesome year there. It's always good to to get a good result with that and to pick up our state series with the Eureka Series and also win the Victorian Championship and our Avalon Track Championship. It's awesome. It's really good.
The upcoming season could be delayed somewhat, given that you've just had 60 days in the US contesting some of the big events with the world's best in sprint car racing. Tell us a little bit about how many shows you did in how many days and how gruelling it must be.
Yeah, we did, as you say, we just got back. I've been back about 3 weeks now, but we did 26 races there in just a little over 2 months, so that's 60 and a bit days. Works out roughly at like a race every second or third day, so it's good, don't get me wrong. I love doing it. I'd gladly go back and do it again, but it's a hard grind because you're I'm not sure how many states. I think it was about 8 states we went through, but yeah, it's basically race and then drive through the night, couple hours sleep, some junk food somewhere, wash the car, work on the car. Every now and then you get to wash your clothes and go race again. So and do that non-stop for for whatever it works out to be, 10 weeks or something. So it was hard going. But as I say, don't get me wrong. It was also good at the same time. But yeah, we're still waiting for our car to arrive back. The car's actually due to get in around the end of the month here, and hopefully once we get our hands on that, we can get it all freshened and prepared to go again here in Australia.
Now our season here runs from October to April. 6, maybe 7 months. Correct me if I'm wrong, but your 26 shows would be more than what you completed in that 6 or 7 months last season.
Yeah, that's right. I think like the last couple of years I've tapered back our Australian racing, because we're trying to save money and, get things prepared to go overseas in winter. And we'd like to race probably more than that. We only raced, I think, 22 times in Australia last year, and like you said, we did 26 in America. So it's not that we really like one more than the other. It's just I had an opportunity to go and do that, and that opportunity won't be there forever, so I'm trying to make the most of it while we can. But I think to do, like most guys in Australia, because we're generally, like on a lower budget than the Americans, we're probably most guys will do around 20, 30 races. It'd be nice. I think the most I've ever done is about 40 here, but I would say at this stage we'll aim for about another, I'm going to say 15, 20 odd races in Australia, and hopefully, we may be able to go back again next year. I'm not sure.
Now, Seven Steel have just announced that they will back the Sprint Car Jackpot Invitational, October 10. It's only just around the corner. You're lucky enough to have an invitation to that event. It's a rich event where the final 8 cars will race over 10 laps for a cool $10,000 to win. There's 32 contestants that will lock in for that event. Will we see you there?
I definitely hope so. Like I say, my car hasn't actually arrived back yet, so it's probably unlikely that I'd be able to race my own car, because even when it comes back, it obviously needs some attention, given that we just raced it quite a lot. It needs to be freshened up. But there's possibility that I may drive someone else's car for that. Certainly like to support Jeff and Avalon for the event. It's a new event. It's obviously got an awesome payout. I think it's equal to only the World Series round, so I'd like to support him for that reason. But it should be a good night. Hopefully the fans get out there and everyone supports it.
David Dixon of Essendon Ford has just announced a major coup, an $18,000 Ford Fiesta up for grabs for the Track Championship next season. You've just been victorious in the Track Championship gone. Could we see you run for that Track Championship now? I know your girlfriend's probably keen to get her hands on that steering wheel come season end.
Yeah, I'd say that, probably without a shadow of a doubt, it's definite that we would do that. Do that for that exact reason, that I enjoy racing at Avalon. It's my home track. I've grown up there since when I was a kid, and my dad raced there. I just enjoy. You leave home at lunchtime on a Saturday, you get to have lunch at home, you go down there and race. We had a lot of fan support there. And as you say, the Essendon Ford, Track Championship for the sprint cars, that's an awesome prize. It's great to have a corporate partner, with the Ford dealership being involved with us, and it's great that they think that we're worthy of that support and they're contributing in that way. So we sure appreciate that. And I can't help but think that, once the word filters out of this in the media in, the next couple of days and whatnot, that certainly a lot of other teams will reconsider their plans and say, hey, there's a car to win down at Avalon, let's go down and have a crack at this. And, the fans will probably, get a kick out of it. They'll watch those points more closely as the year goes on, and, hopefully he sells some cars out of it, and it's a win-win all round, so that'll be good.
We've been so used to the red and white, Westside Honda. entry, of course, of yourself. Things will change now during the off-season.
Yeah, we obviously ran a West Side Honda car for the last 3 or 4 years there. We had awesome support from those guys, but like everything comes to an end at some stage, and Mark had his share of the dealership. He sold that out, so we'll no longer be a Honda car, but we're working on some other deals at the moment. Some of our other sponsors talking about contributing and stacking up more to the plate there. So once we can get those locked away, certainly a different colour scheme, different look for us for sure if that all happens.
Appreciate your time, Matthew Reid, the reigning track champion out at Avalon Raceway. We look forward to a great and outstanding upcoming season.
Thanks, Gav. Hopefully I'll see you a lot through the summer. Thank you.
Go here in Heat 6. We'll look for your race leader. Here he comes. Sutherland with a white flag on display. Loveday, Dowling, that's second and third. There's fourth, Ryan Davis. David Doherty rounds out the top 5. Then it's Stephen Lyons. Jamie Veal trying to come through with him. Checkers are out for Glenn Sutherland. He'll take the win. Jason Loveday home in second.